Why does it interfere with everything else that it's plugged to? It's like it likes to, like, as soon as I plug this in, I plug that, it's everything all starts controlling other things like my phones and my fucking, okay, whatever. Hey, coffee. My coffee. Yeah. Welcome to the class culture that the humans gave to you. Not that you didn't earn this. Nobody earns the life they're born into. It's the life social class that the humans gave you, that these humans gave you. Why do I say that? Because when you're born into like a particular group of family or, you know, a group, a race, and wherever that area is, those are the things that they do culture-wise, you know, human-wise, falls into that fucking revolving door victim shit. But then, as you get older, you become accustomed to like about being in the norm because you know all humans do it. You know what I mean? All humans in the world are doing it, right? They accept their culture, they accept what they're doing, they accept what they're being. But me, I don't accept it because I'm more to a point where like, hey, bro, when I was born here, like I'm not even joking. When I was born and I was a little baby, I had it in my head thinking like I'm born, I'm a part of a species that you know we work, we maintain, we take care of each other. You know what I mean? We grow, we progress, we evolve, but we make things better for ourselves. But the older I got, I found out that this species, that the human species is not like that. The human species is still at its caveman infancy stage. So now I'm at a point where like, fuck, I'm surrounded by humans that are smart, but they're not smart enough to be aware that they're causing their own destruction, their own stupid, like, their stupid ideas. Like for example, rent. Paying rent to live in a fucking shelter. Like, that don't make no fucking sense. Because it's like, first of all, shelter is a need that all humans need. It's not something that I was born into and say, hey, I feel like I need to live in a house. I want a house, you know what I mean? No, motherfucker, I need to live in a house. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm not an animal anymore. My hair don't grow outside of my skin. I don't have a hairy body to where I could be outside. I could like adapt to like the cold, icy weather, like right now, because I have a lot of hair on me. You know what I mean? Like I'm able to adapt the environments because you know I'm still have my animalistic behaviors. No, none of the people on Earth have hair on their bodies. I mean, they do, but not like as an animal, like a dog or a cat or like a monkey or a fucking a squirrel or like you know, etc. etc. You don't have that, but these humans, they want to act like you do when you don't have money. An idea. Remember this, money is not an object. It's not a piece of paper that like, hey, this is money. I use it to barter with you. I want to buy cookies. You're buy cookies. No, money is an idea made by humans in order to barter and to control a system. That's all it is. Money is something we all agree on. If we didn't agree on it, we wouldn't use money as a fucking barter system. But because of it, because of the idea of money, we have these fucking human cave individuals that want to control life for everyone. So while I don't know what y'all did in their life, but so while you were like in your situation, you probably were born and your money had a lot of your family had a lot of money. You probably had like so much money. You lived in those nice houses that when you went in the house during the winter, it was so nice and comfortable. You didn't even feel cold air from the outside. And when it was hot outside, you go in and it felt nice and cool. You felt comfortable all the time. See, that's what money can get you. But see, as little kids growing up, kids don't have access to money and they can't have access to getting more money and income all the time. So as a child growing up, imagine dealing with living in a house and it's fucking below 35 degrees outside, ice cold. And you go in the house and you still have to wear your fucking jacket, bro, because it's so fucking cold in the house. Not because you didn't work hard in it or get enough money to fucking to build that house and maintain it right to where you don't have to be cold, because the human culture created it. So the high class individual humans can look down on you, can say you're nothing, that you're fake, and that you're below them, which is weird, because it's like, what the fuck? I'm a human just like you, just like the high class. I'm a human, just like high class are human. Where the fuck do you come up with the differences just because I don't have money? No, I'm just saying I have money, but I'm saying, like, because I don't have a lot of money like they do. All of a sudden they are above me, or they're more than what they are. You know what I mean? Like, they have all the answers to life. They don't have all the answers to life. The truth is about high class and all humans in the world is that y'all still in that infancy of a child. Y'all grown up and y'all still don't even know what the fuck life is. Y'all still trying to figure it out, but y'all in this like straightforward mentality of time. So you know your mind goes thrown off with everything that you're doing. Your social business, your work, friends, family, you're busy with life. You don't have time. You think about things here and there like this every once in a while, but it doesn't really sit in. You don't really marinate on the idea, the subject, or fucking the changes that need to be taking place. So now we live in a world that humans have money as an idea to barter, but also money is used to categorize other humans. How is that? How's that even fair? You know what I mean? So if I work in a job and it pays me like $5 an hour, at the end of the year, I only have like what? Let's pretend, like, let's say I only have $1,000 in my savings. But this other person works in another job and gets $50 an hour. And at the end of the year, they get like, let's see, like $500,000 in their savings account. Why does that give society or culture a reason to look down on the person that's getting paid $5 an hour? When that $5 an hour was a planned tactic. When honestly, that $5 an hour guy should be getting $15 an hour. And the only reason the $50 guy an hour is getting $50 an hour is because he rigged the system. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. The system is rigged. So your whole life, you're living life like, man, I amount to nothing. Life's so hard. What am I going to do with my life? What do I do? Like, what do I need to do to make changes so I could... No, don't think like that. You should think always positive about yourself. You are great. You will always be great. You, your skills, your abilities, everything that you do is awesome. And the reason that you feel like you're down or like things need to be changed for you to keep moving forward or progressing or make a better life for yourself, all that is made by the human cultures of other humans that are in their child infancy. You know what I mean? Child infancy. I'm not saying that these humans, like grown-up humans, are kids. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that they're immature or they're not smart enough, that they're stupid like a child. No, that's not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is these humans, the culture is in its infancy, where they have no idea and they're not aware that they're causing their own miserable lives. They're causing their own, what's the word? They're causing their own misery and creating their own monopoly. So certain individuals in the high class can have all the money. That don't make no fucking sense. Why do you want all the money? How much money do you want? You know what I mean? And you probably say, look, well, how do I know this? You see, where's all that coffee? There you go. How do I know this? Like, where's this all coming out of, from my ass or what? Nope. See, one of my gifts is I could see the vermilion of things. The vermilion of things. I don't know how I'm able to do it, but I just can. I don't need to see the whole thing from the inside. I kind of figure out what it is. And what I see from the human culture and from the world human culture... Oh, coffee's taking too long. From what I see from the human culture, it's rigged. It's rigged. And what I'm sensing and feeling from a whole bunch of humans in the high class is they have it rigged so they can collect all the money. So they don't ever have to live in a house where it's 35 degrees below zero. That's kind of messed up. What about the rest of us? What about the rest of the people of the world? So now the guy with the $5 an hour paycheck has to find a way to maintain his living conditions off of $5 an hour. Not because that's what he deserves, or not because $5 an hour is what he's qualified for, but it's because the $50 an hour humans rigged it that way. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So don't ever feel down about your life. Don't ever feel like oh, you're nothing, or like I didn't amount to nothing. No, you didn't amount to nothing because it's not because of you. It's because of other humans, life humans. Did you know growing up I had to try to go into school and then figure out how to go into college and pay for a college certificate just so I could get a career in my life, so I can have a comfortable life? See, do you not see the scam bullshit that the high class humans created? And I know y'all keep thinking like, why you keep calling humans? Aren't you human too? Yeah, I'm human too. But a long time ago, I let that shit go because I saw the ideas of the way this species is. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? There's something different about this. Like, I thought when I was born into this time period that you humans will already be matured to the point where like, y'all didn't think about greedy shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, like there's no motherfuckers that want millions of dollars. As long as everybody's good and happy, living comfortable, you know, he's happy. You know what I mean? There should be people like that all over the world. But no, I'm living in a world where humans are like fuck everybody else, and like I'm trying to get $1 billion, and I'm there looking like, well, you're not gonna take that $1 billion anywhere after you die. So why do you want so many $1 billion? I understand you want to live comfortable. You want the things you want. You know what I mean? And the things you need in life. You know, like shelter, food, water, food. You know, those are needs. And that's the other thing. It should be illegal for any human in the world to make profit off needs, off human needs. That should be major illegal. But like I said, I'm in a human culture of humans with their ideas, and there's a whole bunch of you, and there's only one of me. So how am I gonna stop that? It's like trying to stop a whole city full of dogs, of rabid dogs trying to bite you, and you're there like, fuck, I'm just one man against a whole city of dogs. I'm not calling you humans dogs because y'all not dogs, but I'm putting you an example so you can see what I'm talking about. Like, me as one person cannot defeat the ideas of all the humans' ideas of the world. No, but y'all will have backlash on me. Y'all come at me bad. Y'all either abuse me, either debate with me, argue with me, which is a good thing, conversate, or y'all would just destroy me because of my ideas. And it comes to a point where like, wow, in my conclusion, I don't think the human condition, the human species is fully evolved yet. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. My scientific theory of why humans act the way they act in this world, in this time frame. And like I said, y'all probably thinking like, why you keep saying humans? Am I not a human? Yeah, I'm human. But first of all, I'm a scientist. Not a real scientist, but I've studied, like, since I was born, I've been studying everything. Everything. I don't know why I'm like this. I just am. I'm sorry. I don't know if y'all are like that. I don't know if y'all can believe me. If I was a young baby growing up, just studying everything. I would study, observe, take notes. And one thing I learned from observing humans is that y'all have not evolved fully. Yeah, sure, y'all invented the iPhone, TVs, radio. Y'all figured out certain things to make life better. Flying, there's cars, automobiles, there's TVs, technology, computer chips. But you got to understand that was all made by few individuals that were learning off the mistakes of past individuals that had created these inventions through time. You know what I mean? So it wasn't something like these guys just invented the TV or just invented the LED screen. These were created by mistakes from other humans in the past, just creating and learning. This is a progression. Human evolution, the same thing, progression. We progress to this stage of our life where right now we think of this as the what do you call it? Of the age of today. The time where like technology is so Like, you know what I mean? But you got to understand, we're still in the, you know, that past tense where, like, if we didn't have technology, we'll still be in that Renaissance era where we have castles, you know, we still go out hunting for deer. We use fire for warmth. We're still like today, this time period is still like that. We're still in the Renaissance. But just because a few humans invented iPhones, TVs, cars, flying fucking airplanes, spaceships, telescopes, microscopes, chips, just because we invented that, the whole human culture thinks it's in the fucking future. Like, what the fuck? And I'm there looking in the background like an alien, looking at you humans and being like, we're not in the future, guys. Because if we were, hunger would stop around the world. Everybody would be fed. There would be no greed because we'll be united as a unit, as a species, under one flag, because we all understand that we're all in this fucking together. That we all have to be this together in order to maintain our living conditions, to be comfortable. And we don't have greed because we have empathy for our neighbor, our friends, our family, and those around us in the world. That as long as you're good, we're going to be there for you. I mean, to hell with the criminal humans. Any criminals that cause abuse and harm towards others, those are not criminals. Those are traitors. We don't deal with traitors. If I could, I'd throw them off planet, like how I said it. You know what I mean? I don't mean like put them on a rocket ship and then launch them into space. I mean, if I could grab you by your fucking head and throw you to fucking space with the speed of like 200-300 miles an hour, just grab you and throw you into space, I would do that to a lot of y'all. Not because I hate y'all, but because you're causing so much abuse, hate, and terrible ideas to others here on Earth, on this planet, to others that are just trying to live their life. You know what I mean? Lady goes to the store and buys some food. She's hungry. She needs to buy food. This guy comes and robs her money and her food. Bro, like, come on, dude. I understand you're hungry. You're robbing her because you need food and you're whatever you're trying to get. But she's a lady. You can go steal from a woman. And then you come back to the point where we're like, why is that criminal still? Because he needs money. Well, why does he get a job? Well, maybe he doesn't want to work. Maybe all the jobs that he worked in are not his position. Maybe he's good at, like, I don't know, flying airplanes. But he can't be an airplane pilot because you put so much fucking bullshit in his face. You see what I mean? And then y'all keep saying, well, we need to find the right people that are going to be qualified. That's everybody. Every human has the potential to be successful in anything in this life that you humans have, especially an airplane pilot or an astronaut. But the fact that you humans have created doors, bullshit, invisible obstacles to keep people from participating. I can't be an airplane. He can't be an airplane pilot because I have to pay some other guy to fucking teach me. Huh? But doesn't it say that the world needs a lot of airplane? Like it says, like world needs more airplane pilots. Please apply if you know what I mean? I want to be an airplane pilot. I want to learn. You know what I mean? No, you can't. Fuck you. You got to pay us billions of dollars to get a certificate. Like, wait, what? Dude, those are tactics. That's not human culture. Those are tactics. Tactics to keep you poor, keep me poor, keep everybody else poor,